and welcome to this last game of round 3. I'm Scouticus.
And I'm Judy Bench.
And we're here for a very exciting game. We have Ballarat's Rat Pack up against Nerdy Dragons.
Nerdy Krackens.
Oh, Nerdy Krackens. It's like, I'm reading the screen over there and it says Nerdy Dragons. Ooh, it's Nerdy Krackens. Nerdy Krackens, who are a mashup team of Nerd, so Northeast Roller Derby, and South Seas Sea Team.
The Krackens.
The Krackens.
Hence the name. Ingenious.
So, just before we get this game going, we'd like to acknowledge the Wadawurrung people as the traditional custodians of the lands on which we live and play. We recognise their continuing connection and care of the land and waters for over 10,000 years, and pay our respects to their elders and to all Aboriginal and Torres Strait Islander peoples here today. And that's the whistle.
Yep, everyone's just making sure they're all ready to go. We've got the 5-second call. And it looks like we have Corey lining up first for the Rat Pack. And I did not see who it was for the Krackens. Ooh.
Keza Kapow, yeah. Keza Kapow jamming for the Nerdy Krackens.
Corey picks up lead for Rat Pack. Little bit of confusion there from Keza. Trying to call off a jam, even though they're still on initial. We have had a star pass, Keza across to Dolly, but jam's just been called off. And Corey picked up 8 points and called it.
Nice. So we're off to a strong start for Ballarat, putting them on 8 points. And Nerdy Kraken's unlucky in that first jam of this game, last game of the day.
And it looks like that's, I was going to say Sione, but it's actually Freak Show's Francis.
Ooh.
Sione's new derby name.
And we have Jack Rabbit jamming for the Nerdy Krackens, who I remember from ModCon. So cool to see, skaters come up through our developmental derby. That was amazing.
Okay, I'm understanding the Freak Show part of the name. Being able to hold that, getting through a pack, pretty impressive. Star Stash helped Jack Rabbit to get out for their initial.
That was a very cool call off there by Freak Show Francis, picking up those points.
That was an 11-point jam for them. And we now have Birdie lining up for Rat Pack. Because of my ankle, I cannot see the Kraken's jammer. Oh, ruthless. I'm a big fan of Ruthless' full derby name, Ruthless Bader Ginsburg.
Yes, that's right. It's a great derby name.
Both jammers having a bit of trouble on turn 1.
That's because all those blockers are amazing.
Very, very strong blocking lineups. We will actually get to the team lineup shortly when we get a bit of a break, and we'll run through who's playing. And Birdie finally gets out to pick up lead. Dolly with a solid hit drawing Birdie back. And taking the star again. Dolly's basically everywhere at the moment.
That looked exhausting. I do believe more points getting added to the board for Ballarat's Rat Pack, putting them on 22. And Nerdy Krackens are yet to score. There's still plenty of time.
Corey getting through to pick up lead very quickly.
And I believe we have a kill count from Nerdy Krackens, the jam.
Are you aware that it's Kill Count's debut game?
Yes, debut game for the Krackens.
And Corey's being sent to the penalty box for, I didn't actually see the hand signal, but now on a power jam for the Nerdy Krackens. And that looks like Star Pass is being taken by Fleabag. So Flea was actually playing in the Firetails Banshees game. So this is their second game for today.
Wow. It's another one I remember from, developmental derby from ModCon.
It's always so exciting when they move up from ModCon. It is like, yeah, I was there for their development.
Yeah. And we have points for Nerdy Krackens. 3 points after that jam. And there's an 8-point jam for the Rat Pack, putting them on 30.
And looks like we are going to have Freak Show Francis lining up for the jam unopposed at the moment because Fleabag is actually serving a penalty. Always got to love starting on a power jam.
It's definitely an advantage to starting the jam. Oblivion bumping out Freak Show Francis then, forcing a recycle.
Oh, that was actually a penalty. So I believe lead is still open, which means if Fleabag can get through, they will pick up lead, even though they've come out of the penalty box.
There we go. We have lead for the Nerdy Krackens. Thanks to Fleabag getting through. Oh, amazing slide around the outside.
And it was an amazing slide because it was laying straight open. And Freak Show Francis is back on.
Very nice and clear call off from Fleabag there.
or picking up 8 points themselves. So score currently 30 for Rat Pack and 11 for the Nerdy Krackens.
Looks like we have OG jamming for Rat Pack and Keza Kapow jamming again for the Nerdy Krackens. And Keza Kapow getting lead.
We have had a star pass, so Killer Curls is now the Rat Pack's jammer. Keza picks up 4 points, pulls it off before
Amazing.
Curls can make it to the pack.
Following that clear communication from the Nerdy Krakens bench coach there, Harmon Miranda, who, would you believe, while at TGSS, Harmon Miranda, benchy from South Sea, who's benching right now for Nerdy Krakens, played her 150th game.
I did not know that,
Yeah.
but it does not surprise me.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, not surprised, but wow, also amazing.
Corey picks up lead for the Rat Pack, and it looks like Jack Rabbit is out there for the Nerdy Krakens. They have just completed a star pass to Dolly. So Dolly has been receiving a lot of star passes, but as what just happened, they keep being called off before Dolly can hit the pack.
Which is a shame for us, really, and everyone watching this game, because who doesn't love to see Dolly jam?
Exactly.
Yeah, that's what we're here for, right?
Okay, it's looking like it's Freak Show Francis lining up for Rat Pack again, and Ruthless for the Nerdy Krakens. I do really want a timeout of some description to be called so we can run through the teams.
Right. And I need to sort out, bringing up the comments on the stream so we can follow any, have a look at what people following the stream are saying, or not.
Freak Show Francis picking up lead again. Whistle went, everyone pretty much stopped. A little bit of confusion as to who was getting the penalty. In the end, Curl sat.
That is some amazing footwork, Freak Show Francis. Taking a little bit of a spill on the inside.
Jam gets called off. That looks to be...
There's a 6-point jam for the Rat Pack, putting them on 40 points, so 4-0. And Nerdy Krakens not picking up any points that jam. They're sitting on 15.
Turn to look at the scoreboard just as the ref cut straight in front of me and it's like, no.
We've got it. Yeah, but it's probably too hard to see on the little
I'm on
monitor.
the wrong angle for that.
So we have Birdie jamming for Rat Pack and Kill Count for Nerdy Krakens, who again, yes, debut skater for the Krakens, Kill Count.
Birdie being stuck at the back there. And getting through the lead. That was over a minute without a lead jammer. little bit of a spill there on turn 2. Everyone's okay though. Another star pass from kill count to Dolly. And once again, Dolly has been denied from jamming.
No! we want to see Dolly jamming.
Rebecca over on the rack pack bench is just denying us that pleasure of
Yeah.
seeing. I mean, smart tactics, but still, I want to see it happen.
Yeah. It's very sad for us.
So it's Corey for Rat Pack up against Keza Kamau. Corey with strength, breaking through the pack. Keza not far behind. I believe we had a bit of a snipe there. 2 points to Corey. And I think, oh no, yep, 3 points to the Nerdy Krackens.
Excellent. 1 point advantage to the Krackens. Putting them on 18 and Rat Pack on 50. Still anyone's game because anything can happen in roller derby. Looks like we have Freak Show Francis jamming again for the Rat Pack and Jackrabbit for Nerdy Krackens.
I always appreciate Jackrabbit's commitment to the leggings.
Yes.
Every time they play, they have some kind of brightly coloured leggings of some description.
Yes. Pretty amazing. I've seen, yeah, quite a few pairs of really great leggings today. People are upping their leggings game.
So this is actually a power jam. So Jackrabbit's picked up 4 points. And they've just picked up another 4. 1 blocker apiece going to the penalty box. And Freak Show Francis is back on track. Oh, Viv with a solid hit there.
Yes. That's right. I believe it was Oblivion, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that was a fantastic jam there from Jackrabbit, picking up 16 points. Freak Show Francis picked up 4 in the end. And it's pulled it back into a 20-point game.
Yeah, and really interesting tactic. I was watching the Nerdy Krackens bench there, and yeah, if the instructor, I'm like, they're going to be told to call that off once the Rat Pack Jam was on their initial pass. Like, no, like, it was the instruction to go again. Like,
Harm's always an interesting one to watch with Janet.
Yeah, absolutely.
They've got such a good awareness of when I should run it, when I should call it for the jammers.
Yeah.
And it shows in their benching.
Yeah. Sometimes I just want to be able to, like, imagine you could just peek inside people's brains and be like, oh, what's happening in there? What are you thinking? what's going on?
That's why I love commentating with Harm, because I'm like, okay, so in that situation, what would you do?
Yeah. I'd be like, I'm not writing it down at all. No.
No. OG out for lead for the Rat Pack. Ruthless finding it a bit hard to get through for Krackens. Fleabag coming in to try and provide a bit of offense. And taking the star at the same time, because why not?
There's a no pass signal there for the jam ref for the Nerdy Krackens holding up. And some more points going on the board for Rat Pack. It's a 7-point jam, putting them on 61. And Nerdy Krackens sitting on 34.
Timeout.
Team timeout called by, pointing at Ballarat.
Yep.
We can go through team. You go. You can do that one. Be my guest.
Okay, so for the Rat Pack, we have 0-1 Freak Show Francis, 1-1-1 Slasher Scissorhands, 1-5 J-Rex, 1-6-1 Killer Curls, 1-6-6 Birdie, 2-2 Corey, 2-6-6 Beck, 4-7 Alice, 5-5 Sniffles, 8-1-4 OG, 9-9 Gussie. They also have 1969 Goose and 300 Bash.
Some fans there. Alright, shall I go through Nerdy Krackens who are playing in the blue? We should say that for people watching the stream perhaps. Yeah, the yellow team is Ballarat today. And the blue team, dark blue and orange, is the Nerdy Krackens. So we have number 1-8, Kill Count, 2-0, Kitty, 2-1, Bangers, 4-2, Ruthless, 4-5, Jack Rabbit, 4-8-0, Donna Kebab, 5-0-0, Smiles, 6-6-6, Squirrel, 7-8, Viv, or Vivian Oblivion, number 8, Ducky, 8-1-8, Dolly, 9-5, Keza Kapow, we also have 0-1, Frad, and 4-0-4, Fleabag. I'm a fan of 4-0-4. Not fair.
You never find them. That's why they're such a successful jammer.
Alright, we're back from the little team timeout. And I believe we've got Corey jamming for Rat Pack, and we've got Keza Kapow in the blue and orange for Nerdy Krackens.
That was very much Dolly trying to stop him, Viv trying to get up and hold him back. Corey straight on through. Surprised that they didn't call it on that one, but they've chosen to run this, allowing Keza to pick up some points for the Nerdy Krackens.
Corey calling that one off now.
Corey just basically went, nah, not worth it. Let's call it.
So there's a 10-point jam for Rat Pack, putting them on 71, and 4-point jam for Nerdy Krackens, putting them now on 38. Don't forget, there's more Derby right here, Leisure Time Sports Precinct tomorrow.
Another whole day.
Another whole day. It is round 4 tomorrow. So today's round 3, tomorrow's round 4. Before you know it, it'll be next month and we'll have round 5.
And the finals. 2 different levels of finals.
Yes. Semi-finals and finals.
Freak Show Francis picking up lead for the Rat Pack. And Jack Rabbit through on their initial. Unfortunately, Jackrabbit picking up a cut there, so they've been sent to the penalty box. Leaving a Freak Show Francis, probably not the jammer that you really want on a power jam. Having a power jam.
No. Oh, so we did have some. I was about to admire the points when when that jam was called off. The point situation on the scoreboard was reading as 83 to 38, and I was like, I like a good palindrome, yes. But no, we had 14-point jam for Rat Pack, putting them on 85, and 3-point jam for Nerdy Krackens, putting them on 41.
It's always the way you get your hopes up, going, yes, this is cool. Oh.
It's just like Dolly getting the star over and over again. Like,
It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen.
no.
No.
I wonder if we'll get to see it this game.
We have OG pushing right at the front, up against a very hard Kraken's wall.
Man, that is a solid Kraken wall.
Smiles leading Viv and Dolly in that wall. And Donald Kebab keeping good awareness of pack position. Snipple's doing the same for the Rat Pack.
Yeah. And you know who else has got good eyes on this pack situation? Is the head. I've lost the word. Head ref for the game. Murderface in the middle there, defining the pack. It's definitely that time of day where I'm like, words. Yes, that is the word for the boss of the stripy ones. I'm like,
You have had a long day. I will give you that. Starting the day benching the ModCon.
Yeah, my brain hurts. I feel it. I can feel it.
Dolly has the star again.
Yeah, it's such a tease situation. Like, are we gonna see? Are we gonna get to see Dolly getting some points? Please, just let us get some.
No, we're not getting it.
No, we got the Rat Pack benchy. Oh, again.
Rebecca once again is denying us.
Yeah. So yeah, the question remains: will we get to see Dolly get some points?
Maybe we need to drop it in that can Dolly start one jam as the jam?
Wow.
Just one.
Alright, so it looks like we've got Corey in the Rat Pack yellow, lining up to jam once again. And
I believe that's Fleabag for the Nerdy
it
Krackens.
is. Yes, good spotting. Fleabag in the navy blue and orange for the Nerdy Krackens. Tell you what, I want to see Nerdy Krackens merch. I would buy the crap out of that.
Oh,
I'd buy the crack out of that.
the colour scheme is just impeccable.
And the logo, have you seen the logo?
Yeah.
It's a Kraken with little spectacles. It's just amazing.
It's when you're in a mashup team with Nerd, you know that there's an easy name coming up.
That's true.
Because it's so fun and so...
They used to be Nerdy Dragons when I was with
Chicos.
Yeah, Chicos, yeah. It was Nerdy something. It's great. Because, of course, the first time I came across Nerd and Derby, really, I was like, Nerd? Why are they called Nerd? I was like, Northeast from Derby.
I thought the commentators, the first ever time I heard it, were like calling someone a nerd.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
I realised,
same.
oh no, wait, hang on, that's the name of the team. Whoops.
Yeah, I'm like, how cool is that? What a great acronym. So that was an 8-point jam for Corey and the Rat Pack, putting them on 101, so broken into the triple digits. Looks like we have Freak Show Francis jamming for the Rat Pack and Kill Count jamming the Nerdy Krackens.
There was a bit of a hard hit from Freak Show Francis once the whistle went get onto Kill Count, so Kill Count sort of like, what?
Kill Count giving a pretty hard time there. Oh, those Ballarat blockers.
Dolly being safe once they got given the star. They did go out. Was about to take it on and then went, no, I should probably reset. And once again,
we
had it
were
called off.
denied. We are denied Dolly getting points. So Rat Pack adding 2 points to their score, putting them on 103, 103. Nerdy Krackens sitting on 41. Shout out to our jam timer and tournament head NSO, Buster Hammy, doing a great job. Very loud commands in. Letting everyone know when the jam is on.
OG picking up lead. Kez is stuck in the pack.
OG, those are some fantastic shorts.
OG, yeah. Kez are now out on their initial.
OG picking up quick 2 points, calling that one off. Yes, I'll take those, thank you very much.
So heading into the final jam for the half, we've got Corey lining up against Ruthless, I believe.
I know there was probably nowhere else to put the commentating bench, but it is tricky to get the jammer names before the jam starts.
When they've been skating for a while, it's very easy to recognise who people are, but
yeah,
with a lot of newer skaters, it's just like, I think it's so-and-so.
Lots of squinting, yes, that make me see clearer. I will squint.
So Kitty got pulled there for a cut track, not realising that one of the Ballarat players had dropped back. Unfortunately, that puts Ruthless in a very awkward position because Kitty's the pivot. Ruthless is like, fine, I'll do it myself. And that takes us to the intermission.
Yeah, so that was a pretty big jam for Rat Pack. 15 points on the board. They're putting them on to 120. And Nerdy Krackens going into halftime on 41 points.
And when we come back, we'll run through the officials list.
Yes, we will.
We're about to head into the second half, but while we've still got a couple of seconds left, let's quickly run through our officials. So we have, as non-skating officials, Al, Nicholas Rage, Bullseye, Kilohertz, Tenacious Rex, Buster Hammy, Candy, Chainsaw, Toots and Achilles Wheel.
And our skating officials this game, we have our head referee, Murderface. We have Mary Fury, Executioner, Maureen, Gary, Sin, Disaster Chief, and Miss Cray Cray. I feel like maybe we have I don't think Exie is officiating this game.
No, there was a bit of a pulling up sore after their game earlier today.
Yeah, I'm just trying to find who we've got instead. Yeah.
Oh, I think it's, I was going to say, I think it was Sim, but no, Sim's actually on the list, so.
Yeah, something going off the scoreboard. It's okay. There we go. May need to go and fix that one. The period time is not right. That's okay. That was a 3-point jam to the Rat Pack, putting them on 1, 2, 3, and no score for Nerdy Krackens. So there's 41. So we're looking at just an official timeout, or we sort out this little scoreboard issue.
Freak Show Ference is picking up lead quickly. Jackrabbit not realising jam had been called off.
Had it? I'm so confused.
There was a little bit of confusion from the teams, the refs, the commentators.
Yeah, I'm so confused right now. It's been a long day.
There were signals happening on the head, there was whistles going, there was play happening, but it was like, what?
But OG, we have OG jamming once more in the fabulous yellow leopard print shorts. And we have Rufus jamming for Nerdy Krackens. OG pushing hard up against those Nerdy Kraken blockers. Giving it a crack, but
Ruthless going straight through the inside, barely got touched. Snipples racing through to get into the penalty box to quickly serve their time for the Rat Pack. Poor Alice out there by themselves, trying to block on their own sim.
That's not fun.
Thankfully, Beck's now returned to help them out.
Oh, Alice.
And now it's Beck's turn to be out there by themselves.
Not for long, not for long.
Sniffles is back.
Sniffles back, yeah. I feel like it's been an unfortunate jam for one of our favourites, Dolly, being sentenced twice now for blocking this jam. And that's quite a busy penalty box going on. People
This
getting
is
tired.
quite hectic. Thankfully, Candy is all over this in the
True.
as penalty box manager. So,
Yeah.
definitely a big thank you and shout out to Candy for coming down from interstate to help us out.
Yeah, Candy's starting to look like one of our regular officials.
Yeah.
Almost. It's like, oh, Candy's in.
As they put it, they like coming down, causing chaos, and leaving again.
Missed it now, but that was a lot of points happening on both sides for,
Yeah.
no, a previous round, so awesome. Yeah, Rat Pack now on 139 and Nerdy Krackens on 57.
And it looks like just before Corey got out to get lead, they got called for a penalty. I didn't see what the penalty was, but that gives Kill Count a chance to hopefully get through and pick up the lead. But Alice and the rest of the Rat Pack is definitely making it difficult for them.
I feel like that could be a good band name, Alice and the Rat Pack.
I reckon it needs to be.
Actually, I'm going to write it down.
Yeah.
If I write it down, it will be hopefully committed to part of my memory.
We'll send it off to Corey and see if they can do like here's the drop of the next album cover photo and mock it all up. Kill Count still stuck in the pack.
Dolly trying to make way for Kill Count to get through. Don't break up those Rat Pack blockers. Corey's going up the inside.
Okay,
And just kind of looking to call it like, oh no.
we're going to get our dream. Dolly now has a star.
and
No lead,
No
so
one-
no one can
no one can
deprive
call
us of the jam.
Yes, it's happening. It's happening. we're gonna see Dolly. Yep, come on, Dolly, get through that pack.
Skids to the outside on the knees.
That's okay because usually we see the jam get called off before Dolly can engage the.
So at
pack,
least
so
we're a step
Yeah.
closer.
Yeah.
Corey in the meantime is just going, how much time's left?
And Killer Curl's forcing a bit of a recycle on Dolly. Then finishes that up with a little
Dolly picked up 4 points.
Yeah, turn around, spinning winning term stop. Right at the end, yes. Points. We saw the dream. We lived the dream.
We lived the dream.
We got to see Dolly put some points on the board.
Dolly's like, finally I managed to actually hit the pack with the star.
So 4-point jam to Nerdy Krackens, that puts them on 61, and Rat Pack after a solid 12-point jam puts them on 151. So we have Freak Show Francis in the yellow for Rat Pack once more. And
Looks like it's Keza.
Keza Kapow in the navy blue and orange for the Nerdy Krackens.
Freak Show Francis, very tempted to try and just re-enter the pack.
Yeah.
In the meantime, we had Sin lifting up the whistle, getting ready to blow, and Rebecca going, no, get back.
I mean, like, don't you do that. That is a very bad idea.
Beautiful star stash there from Keza. I think they were considering passing it and then realised, oh no, the lane's open, let's go.
Yeah, sometimes it's enough. It's enough to make the path. That Freak Show Francis calling that one off. Protecting those points, take those 8, putting them on the Rat Pack at 159. And Nerdy Krackens not scoring in that jam.
just a bit of track maintenance needed, so this will be a slightly longer.
Look at the talent. They're the most talented officials because not only do they keep everyone safe and on track, they're also doing track repairs.
So still keeping skaters safe.
Yeah, exactly. Keeping everyone safe. Multi-talented. So don't forget, still got a whole day of roller derby tomorrow with round 4 right here at the Leisure Time Sports Precinct. I do believe doors open again at 8 a.m. First game at 9.
It is a slightly shorter day though.
It is slightly shorter. No ModCon tomorrow.
Yeah.
So we have 9 a.m. game, the 11 a.m., the 1 p.m. and then the last game will be at 3 p.m. So if you didn't make it down today, try to do it tomorrow if you can.
I still have yet to have my question answered from with the Nerdy Krackens playing tomorrow. They will be taking on the Banshees. I don't know who is going to be benching.
Yes, my
'Cause,
head just went 404.
Exactly, because we've got Harmon Miranda
I'm like,
as bench coach for both teams.
Oh no. I feel like I saw this somewhere. I could probably look it up if I need to. But yeah, it's a tricky one. And Birdie is through.
I've been watching Birdie since they debuted, and they have come so far with their skills and their confidence and everything. It's so great to see as well.
They grow up so fast.
But it also helps when like the team really works together to kind of
Yeah.
improve your skills.
Absolutely. So Birdie calling that one off. We'll take those 4 points, thank you. Putting Rat Pack on 163. And Nerdy Kraken still sitting on 61. And that's at math, I believe I can do. It's a lead of 102 points.
Yay, good brain.
How was my brain still going? Hooray!
I've just said I can do this math. Hang on a second, can I do this math? So we have Corey and I believe Keza.
Yeah,
lining
Keza.
up. This has been a very similar matchup.
Oh, do we have it? Oh, Sniffles taking out Fleabag there. And Fleabag is the current jammer for the Krackens. After taking that star pass. Oh, 404.
Helmet cover not found.
Yeah, 404. Rum, rum. So yeah, for a jammer to be able to score points, they do need to have the helmet cover on their helmet. It happens. It happens.
And we have Ruthless lining up against Freak Show Francis. I will say this has been a very solid pack from the Nerdy Krackens, what with the experience of Viv and Dolly out there.
Absolutely. They're like, surely they're like nerd royalty, right? Are they both nerd?
Yeah, Dolly and Viv are both nerd.
Yeah. I knew Dolly, but yeah, I couldn't remember where Viv was from. But yeah, that's like nerd royalty.
Well, to be fair, Viv actually started, I believe, with Geelong. Way back when.
I could be wrong, but I feel like I've always known Dolly to be a nerd. Yeah.
It's kind of like always knowing that Harm's been Southsea.
Yeah, yeah, true. There's that consistency. Doesn't always happen, but there is some consistency.
But sharing of skills when you change between leagues is always a benefit, though.
Yeah, absolutely. So it looks like we have OG jamming for Rat Pack once again, and Kill Count for Nerdy Krackens, who is making their debut in this game. OG went through.
This is a very, very strong pack that the Kill Count's having to go up against. And there has been a star pass, so Kitty now has the star in hand. Going by the leggings, we have Jack Rabbit back out there. Up against Corey for the Rat Pack. I just had a thought. We need Jack Rabbit to go up against OG for the Battle of the Leggings.
Yes, that would be amazing.
Oh, that was a bit rough there for poor Jack Rabbit. Thought there was a bit of a gap. All of a sudden, it was Goose and Curls coming in and doing the slam. We shut the door.
Yeah.
Oh. We had jammer on jammer, or one jammer was still pivot. Viv's just like, nope, I've got the star in hand, I'm now going to hit you, Corey.
So a little score update. That was an 8-point jam for the Rat Pack. They're now on 190 points. And Nerd kept from scoring in that jam. They're sitting on 61.
We have Keza up against Freak Show Francis. Kitty providing Keza with some offense there. Gotta love when the two are playing on the same lineup.
It took me a while to work out, it was a while ago, to work out they're not the same person.
It always takes me a moment, and then it's like, no, Keza's got the shorter hair, Kitty's got the pigtails. Always.
Yeah.
Because I complained about it, I mean, I can never work it out, and that's how I got told to tell them apart.
As in, like, they always have the same...
It is generally speaking,
Oh.
Kitty will always have the pigtails,
Right.
and Keza always has the shorter hair.
Ah, there you go. So we have Birdie to jam for the Rat Pack, and I believe we have Ruthless for the Krackens. Something satisfying about saying Krackens.
Kraken is just a great
Right,
word.
it's amazing. Krackens. on track. There's amazing krackens tripod.
Just trying to work out who the third person is in that tripod. I think it might be Smiles from South Sea, but with Viv and Dolly from Nerd.
Yeah, and it's it's almost in my head. It gave me that meme of Professor McGonagall. Like, why when there's trouble, why is it always you three?
Yes.
Right.
But not to be outdone, look at the slasher curls led pack. I'm going to say foursome down there.
That looks
Making it very difficult
poor
for
Rufus. It's exhausting.
But
And we've got
the biggest shout out of all to Donna.
Yeah, exactly.
Me-
DK.
DK doing the hard work, keeping that bridge in place.
Yeah, exactly. Holding up the bridge, DK. Holding up the bridge. Must be lonely on that bridge. This is amazing. This is amazing. We sort of have lead, right? And we don't have that.
I'm going to say that movement forward, smart move, because it meant that the pack moved to the front.
Yeah. Pretty clever. I do think we're gonna. Yeah, that jam went for a full 2 minutes, no lead.
That
And,
was so hard
like,
fought. Both jammers
right.
did incredibly.
And everyone's doing amazing, including DK holding up the bridge.
And sometimes you're just like, I'm just standing here. I'm not doing anything. I should help out. No, you're helping out
Yeah,
by standing there.
exactly. You're not. Yeah, it would feel like you're ineffective, but you're not. Like literally doing all the hard work.
So we do have a timeout to the Nerdy Krakens,
Team.
and that allows the officials to kind of just double check some paperwork and talk about what's happening, what's for
Obviously-
dinner.
Oh, that jam. That jam.
It looks like we've got Jack Rabbit up against Corey. Corey barely touched to get through for the lead, but Jack Rabbit not far behind. Sniffles providing some lovely offense there, allowing Corey to get through to pick up their 4 points and call it off quickly. So the scores are 198 to the Rat Pack and 61 to the Nerdy Krakens. It looks like we have Freak Show Francis and Kill Count lining up.
So quick. Nearly every time. No, maybe it is every time. Freak Show Francis gets through.
Not every time, but probably 98% of the time.
Pretty solid.
It's one of those ones where it's like, as a blocker, you think you've covered the inside line enough, and they're just like, no, that millimetre I can make work of.
I mean, not saying it needs to happen, but yeah, one day it'd be really awesome to have our screen like feed us like some stats and stuff, and be like, yeah, we can see that this jammer always gets points, and
I will let you know though, Dolly has the star,
I did, I did see that,
but they have also been called for a
yeah,
penalty. Is Frick Show Francis going to listen to their bench coach? They are. Guess what's going to happen next jam?
This is exciting. Sounds like a really freaky Dolly fan, but it's like this is really cool to see that. Dolly is sitting in the penalty box as the jammer, and therefore will leave the penalty box in the next jam as the jammer.
I'd be looking over and Rebecca's like, no, call it. And then Frick Show Francis is like, no, go one more. And then I'll call it.
Well, yeah, that does put Rat Pack now on 210 points. While Nerdy Kraken still sitting on that 61.
OG picking up lead for the Rat Pack.
OG.
Making advantage of the Power Jam start.
Yeah.
Dolly is back on track and engaging with the pack.
As the jammer.
As the jammer.
Oh my lord. OG.
Oh, the spin. The spin.
Oh. No points for Dolly.
But this one we cannot blame on Rat Pack. Unfortunately, we do have a down skater that's just taking a little bit of time. They were being cautious.
So we have Corey jamming for Rat Pack and Jack Rabbit once again for Nerdy Krakens. And there we go.
Viv with the run back. Corey didn't notice. Corey serving a penalty for cut track. Jack Rabbit did notice, so was re-entering illegally.
I feel like if one were to be in a washing machine while running, that would be kind of like being a jammer coming up against the Rat Packs.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Yeah, pretty much.
Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Literally like bounce, bounce, bounce. Bounce, bounce. Bit of, tumble, tumble. There's a bit of a recycle on Corey by Vivian Oblivion, and then calling, just trying to signal, come on, cut track, but no dice.
I don't know if Jack Rabbit heard the frantic call from the bench.
Yeah,
Kept it running.
that's okay. It does get a bit noisy.
It really does.
Yeah.
It does make it very difficult to hear.
But 4 points for Rat Pack on them on 218, and nice 8 points for Nerdy Krakens, putting them on 69.
Noise. And we have had a team timeout called by the Rat Pack.
Another shout out again to our officials doing an amazing job at keeping everyone officially safe and the game officially running. And I do believe we're even running on time as well, as per schedule. So, it's been overall a pretty great day, I think. Exhausting, but great as far as derby goes.
So what you're telling me is the officials are officially the officials of officials.
Yeah, that's exactly right. Officially officials. Look at them being all official with the clipboards and the pencils and the paperwork. Very official. Anyone with the clipboard becomes automatically official. duty bench to finish a mouthful of barbecue shakes.
It's kind of like those people who, like, true crime stories and stuff like that, where they dress up as council workers with the high vis and clipboards. If you've got a clipboard and high vis, you generally can go anywhere.
Exactly. So
And that's why the officials are the officials of all officials.
exactly. And I shouldn't admit this, but sometimes I'm like, if I just went to this particular place with a high vis vest on, I could just pick up this fancy looking chair and walk out with it and just say maintenance. Like, who's going to question that? Because you look, the high vis clipboard might be the extra part. Maintenance. And just walk off with it. It's like, okay, that person must be officially from maintenance.
Before I stop and make this into a true crime podcast, my favourite crime ever in Victoria was actually people posing as construction workers, targeting an armoured car with millions of dollars in it in Richmond.
Yes, I remember that. Yeah.
So now that I've done the true crime side of things, let's get back to Derby.
Yeah, back to Derby. So we have Freak Show Francis jamming again in the yellow for the Rat Pack, and we have Ruthless out there for the Nerdy Krackens.
And now we have Kitty as jammer. They will hit the pack. They can't be called off before they do.
True. We do not currently have lead.
Freak Show Francis back on track and engaging with the pack as well. Kitty picking up 4 points for the Nerdy Krackens.
That jam running its natural 2 minutes. And look at that, Rat Pack now on 2-2-2 after a 4-point jam, and that's an 8-point jam for the Nerdy Krackens, putting them on 77. I'm loving those numbers, look at them. 2-2-2, 7-7. These look cool. They just look cool.
Repetition number. But just to add to that, I turned over and the first player I saw, Snipples, 5-5.
Oh.
So we continued with the repetition. We do currently have a timeout for the Nerdy Krackens, which allowed Rebecca from the Rat Pack to go and double check a couple of things and dropping feedback to the refs. And we have just over 3 minutes remaining in this game.
Which is our final game of the day, and that would be round 3 of Statewide Stampede Don for 2024.
But instead of having to wait a month, we just need to wait till tomorrow morning for round 4.
True, round 4. So same venue. Today's hosting duties were by the delightful Pivot City Rangers, so Geelong and Gippsland Rangers. And tomorrow's hosting duties go to Southsea.
That they do. Which is why it's so funny that the round that they're hosting is the round that they're playing each other.
Yeah.
Could it be a more South Sea filled day? We are. Actually, we've moved from the team timeout into an official timeout. I was thinking it felt like a very long minute. Buster Hammy with the rolling whistle to get everyone back on track. And we have Jackrabbit for the Nerdy Krackens up against Corey from the Rat Pack. Corey taking advantage of someone losing their footing to get through for lead. Very quick start pass has happened, so Dolly now has the start.
What? What? What do you mean?
Ooh, Rebecca's allowing it to run. Corey's continuing.
Yes, I
And-
do believe. Yep, Dolly has picked up points. Yay! Not to be read as any team bias, it's just, Dolly fan.
Exactly.
So 7 points for the Rat Pack, putting them on 229, and another 4 points for Nerdy Krackens, with them 81.
I mean, to be fair, if Snipples took the star, I'd be like, yes, let's see them get points. So it's just Dolly's being given more of an advantage and keeps being denied. So
I believe we have Birdie jamming for Rat Pack in the yellow, and Ruthless jamming in the navy and orange for the Nerdy Krackens.
Ruthless
Ooh.
with a quick star pass to Fleabag.
Yes, nice work. 404. Pivot found.
No, pivot not found because they're now jammer.
Ah. Duh.
Fleabag with 4 points.
That felt like a quick jam, I think. And Nerdy Krackens having that 1 point advantage there after that jam. After 4 points, putting them on 85, and another 3 points to Rat Pack, putting them on 232.
Freak Show Francis for Rat Pack up against a Jackrabbit for Nerdy Krackens.
I think Freak Show Francis might be up there with my favourite derby names. It's kind of a short-ish list, really, after 10 years of derby. But yeah, I'm really liking that Freak Show Francis. Pretty cool.
I did see at TGSS my new favourite commentator name, Bruce Smackavani.
Yeah, true, I did see that too.
I thought that was just incredible.
Yeah. Yeah. I didn't get to listen to them though. Did they say special a lot?
I didn't get a chance to listen either. But did you know that that was the end of the game?
It is. Time flies when you're having fun. So
When you get random facts thrown at you.
True. So we have an unofficial score. We're looking at Rat Pack on 236 and Nerdy Krackens on 85. We'll turn to official score when we get the rolling whistle. I do believe we have Buster Hammy and Murderface in the black and in the stripes respectively. Just deciding there if they're going to wrap this one up. We have a rolling whistle. Rat Pack's back, alright. There we go, rolling whistle.
Hopefully that wasn't heard enough to be DMCA.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, come on. Be there saying that it wasn't close enough to the original to be a worry. I think they did very well with that.
They did pretty well, but hopefully that gets through. We'll be fine. So make sure you're back tomorrow, and if you haven't made it here today, get here tomorrow if you can for four games of Derby.
4 more games.
4 more games. Yeah, new round though, so that's the end of round 3, and we're on to round 4 tomorrow. One more sleep till round 4.
Oh my God, it's like Christmas.
Another big thank you to our hosts and venue and all the officials, everyone doing all the things, photographers,
And a massive
commentators.
thanks to all those watching at home.
Yes, massive thanks for tuning in at home, and massive thanks to Beardcast for bringing you the live stream as well. Massive effort, hard work goes into that. Time to get some dinner and some sleep. Do it all again tomorrow. I've been Scouticus, and my commentator buddy has been Judy Bench. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Scouticus. And we'll be back tomorrow.